Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we are gonna be talking about the 2023 summer fashion trends. I am excited, yeah. We have changed the scenery today because there's construction on my living room. So this is my closet room where I also have just like my office. It's kind of my office closet room, and you haven't seen this yet because it's freaking new. This is my new closet. It's small. It's literally half the size of what I had at my parents', but we are working with it. Anyway, I know I say this all the freaking time because I do these videos every single season, but I am so excited for summer, and I'm so excited for the fashion of the summer. Like, all these fashion trends are so freaking cute. There are some that I don't love, but most of them I'm obsessed. So without further ado, let's get into it. So trend number one is old money, or as some people call it, quiet luxury. This is kind of an aesthetic. It's kind of a core fashion trend. We are talking about looks that look really clean. It kind of makes sense with the clean girl aesthetic that we have been seeing over the past 2 years, and I'm seeing this aesthetic a lot recently, and I'm sure that we are gonna see it so much this summer. So we are just talking about really good basics and wardrobe staples that look really expensive, and are these really simple looks that don't look over the top, that, as I said, look quite simple, really effortless, but they are really elevated. And it is kind of what people with money wore on the 80s and on the 90s. So of course you can recreate any of these looks without buying really expensive and luxury items, but it's just this aesthetic around just looking really minimal and really elevated with just basic and staple wardrobe pieces. Next one is silver. We've been seeing these chrome and metallic looks for a while, and I feel like now we are getting a little bit quieter. Now everything is kind of getting a little bit more simple. I'm just seeing silver. I'm not seeing chrome anymore, and I'm seeing silver just in jewelry, in accessories like shoes or maybe a bag. I'm not seeing silver like in a big way as before, if that makes sense. But silver is still here. We are still gonna see like tons of shoes and bags. This is a trend that I think it's not gonna last for a long time. I feel like people are gonna get tired of these silver shoes quite fast, but we'll see what happens. I've been wanting to buy silver shoes for a little bit, but I'm just a little hesitant. I don't know if I wanna just jump on this trend yet, because as I said, I don't think that it's gonna last a long time. I do love to see it on people, but I'm always a little bit skeptical with these trends that don't look timeless. And I feel like now, as I said before, with this old money and quiet luxury aesthetic, we are looking for timeless pieces. Next trend is Bermuda shorts. So these are a pair of shorts that are a little bit longer, that they almost reach your knees, and there's also a couple that literally go over your knees. We started seeing these shorts for spring, and now they are kind of flourishing a little bit more. Of course, it's getting hotter and we want to show our legs. I feel like these shorts are a great way to show your legs if you are hot for summer, but you don't want to show your legs too much, or you don't want to be too sexy. It's a really good piece for people that don't like to show their legs too much. I think that for me, I do like Bermuda shorts that are a little bit shorter. I don't think that the longer Bermuda shorts are too flattering. I feel like when you see them in Bella Hadid or any other kind of model, they of course are gonna look good because these girls are so tall and they are so skinny. But if you have bigger legs, or if you are not that tall, I feel like these shorts are not too flattering. Still, I do love them, but if I jump on the trend, which I haven't done yet, I would definitely go for a shorter pair of Bermuda shorts. Next trend is sheer. We saw this trend definitely for spring, and I mean, I don't know about you, but I've been seeing sheer pieces, like sheer tops, sheer skirts, sheer dresses everywhere. And I mean, I love this trend. I loved it before, and I feel like it's so freaking sexy, but at the same time really put together. I love the fact that you can see the layers. I love when you can see the bra underneath, or maybe with this long sheer dresses you can see the bikini under. I feel like it's so sexy and so cute for summer. This is definitely one of my favorite trends, and a trend that I'm definitely gonna jump on. So this is a favorite of mine, definitely. Next trend is lace, which kind of goes together a little bit with these sheer fabrics, but I'm just mentioning lace separately because I feel like lace itself is a really big trend. So again, I've been seeing this lace tops, dresses, skirts everywhere recently. I freaking love this trend. I love when you see full-on looks or like a full lace dress, but also I love when pieces of clothing have just a little detail of lace. I've always loved lace. I've always been a huge fan of lace details. I feel like they are so romantic and so cute, but at the same time kind of sexy. I am obsessed with this trend. Again, this is probably one of my favorites, and I really hope that it's gonna stay for a little bit because I love it. Next is ballet flats. Again, this is not a new trend. We've been seeing ballet flats for probably 2 years already. I do think that ballet flats are gonna stay here for quite some time still. This goes really well with the old money and quiet luxury aesthetic. That's why I mentioned that trend at the beginning of this video, because that aesthetic or that core trend has created a lot of other trends. I feel like people are definitely growing into ballet flats. I feel like there were so many people at first that weren't a fan of ballet flats, myself included, but now the more that I see it on people and the more that I see how people style their ballet flats, the more that I fell in love with them. It is a pair of flats that will elevate your outfit, because usually when you wear flats you're probably wearing sandals for summer, and sometimes sandals can look a little bit casual, a little bit too casual, if that makes sense. Next trend is Ballet Core. For summer, we are not gonna see the leg warmers as much, of course, but I feel like we are still gonna see these long socks, for instance, and also this really cute and kind of athleisure dresses or skirts. Also, of course, the ballet flats that we just talked about. I mean, I feel like they look super cute. I love this dresses or these skirts. But yeah, Ballet Core, I feel like it's so cute. We are definitely gonna see this kind of dresses and this kind of skirts and this aesthetic a lot for summer, because it actually makes more sense to wear these pieces for summer than for spring. Next trend is Mermaid Core. Another core. This is something that actually a lot of people was talking about for spring, but I actually didn't see it a lot for spring. And I think that as well as the Ballet Core, it makes more sense to wear this Mermaid Core trend now for summer instead of spring. From this trend, I love the eye makeup with kind of this wetness and this like really shimmery looks. I also love the dresses that are a little bit shimmery. I love the accessories and how people just create like new jewelry and like they layer a bunch of different necklaces, also the pearls. I love this trend for summer. I'm sure that we are gonna see this a lot this summer, and again I feel like we are gonna see it more into a simple way or kind of minimal way. For Coachella this year we actually saw a lot of simple looks, and I think that this is the new trend right now, just being more minimalistic and more simple with your looks, but still look interesting and kind of elevated. Next trend is crochet. This is again another trend that we talked about for spring, and again another trend that I feel like it makes more sense to wear for summer than for spring. I freaking love crochet, and actually it comes back every single summer. We've been seeing crochet for summer for the past 3 years actually. My favorite crochet pieces of all time are definitely the ones that are in white or kind of cream colors, and I am obsessed with the peach cover-ups. I feel like they are so cute and just perfect, actually so perfect for summer. If you want to jump on a trend this summer, I would highly suggest that you go for any crochet piece, because as I said, I feel like crochet just always comes back every single summer. Next trend is maxi skirts. Again, this is a recurrent trend that we are still seeing a lot. We saw so many maxi denim skirts this spring. For summer, we are gonna see more of a crochet or kind of a cotton or silk or satin skirt instead of the denim skirts. I mean, I'm sure that we are still gonna see a lot of the maxi denim skirts, but I do think that this summer the silk or satin skirts are gonna be everywhere. The next trend is cotton and linen sets. So as you can see are these two-piece sets with this beautiful white shorts and the matching button down, or also when we see this maxi flowing skirts and the matching top for summer and for the beach. These are gonna be amazing. Linen and cotton are the best fabrics for summer. They are super flowy and you don't feel too hot wearing them. I feel like when it's a really hot day outside, are just the best fabrics to wear. And I think that everyone needs a pair, like at least a good pair of long linen pants for summer, white linen pants for summer, because they are so versatile. They look good with so many outfits, and I'm sure that they are gonna save you from so many outfits this summer. The next trend that I wanted to talk about is kitten heels. Again, as I said at the beginning, I feel like so many of these trends make so much sense with the old money and quite luxury aesthetic. These kitten heels come from the 80s and from the 90s. It's just this inspired style, and for summer we want to get our little toes outside, so we are getting into this really cute kitten heels that honestly look so adorable. They are so comfy, they look good with so many outfits, and this is the perfect shoe to wear like an elevated pair of sandals. They are still super comfy, but you definitely look way more put together than if you were just wearing a pair of flip-flops or just simple sandals. Next one are straw and raffia bags, and specifically the basket bags. I'm not sure if that's how they're called. These bags are literally exploding on Instagram, exploding on TikTok. I'm seeing them everywhere, and I know that this kind of bags come back every single summer, and I've seen these bags for the past 10 years, probably every single summer. But I feel like this year they are kind of getting crazy. I freaking love how these bags look. Also, they are so convenient to wear to the beach, to wear to, I don't know, to a boat day if you're this bougie, and also just for any vacation that you have. They are so big. And actually, if you want affordable bags like these ones, Mango has the best ones. I actually bought 2 from them. They are so freaking cute and the quality is amazing. But if you want to be more bougie, of course you can go for the Loewe, but I don't know if it's worth it to spend that much money on a bag that you are literally gonna just put on the floor. They are made to just put them over the sand and just on the floor anywhere. So I don't think I would ever spend that much money on this kind of bags. I feel like these are like destroyer bags, if that makes sense. The next trend is the romantic and Catholic core aesthetic. I actually talked about this trend for spring and it's still really present for summer, which I'm really happy. This is probably my favorite trend ever. I am so obsessed with this embroidery long dresses or mini dresses that literally look from the 1920s or the 1930s. I feel like these dresses or this kind of aesthetic is gonna be just amazing for summer. I literally cannot wait to see people wear these pieces. As I said, this is probably my favorite trend ever of all time. I've always loved this big, wide, romantic dresses. Like, I've always been kind of a fan. I love the details on these pieces, the lace details, the little buttons, and also I love when people kind of layer different pieces. For instance, just like a dress with a corset on top. I feel like it's so beautiful. Like, I'm literally so obsessed with this trend. Next are flowers. Flowers! This is a trend that we actually started seeing for spring. As you can see, I'm wearing a flower choker. Girl, like I told you for spring that this trend was gonna explode, and actually it's exploding. We are seeing flowers everywhere right now. Like, we are seeing chokers with flowers, we are seeing tops with flowers, dresses, even people DIYing some sandals. Obsessed. Like, I feel like it's so freaking cute. Again, one of my favorite trends. I feel like I've said this a lot already, but as I said at the beginning, I'm so obsessed with most of the summer trends that we are seeing. Next up is ruffles. Again, a trend that we also started seeing for spring, and I told you this was gonna explode, and it is exploding. I love it. I feel like it's such a beautiful little detail to any piece of clothing. I think that it elevates any simple dress. Like if you take a simple dress and then you add a couple of ruffle details, it changes the dress completely. It looks so stunning. Next trend are pointed toe heels. Now this is not new. Again, this is a trend that we have actually been seeing for the past year probably, and we are still gonna see pointed toe heels a lot. Again, this is coming from the inspiration that we are getting from the 90s and from the 80s, and now again I feel like this trend is kind of exploding at this point. I've been seeing a lot of brands that are coming out with really cute pointed toe heels. People were actually thrifting these shoes before, and this is kind of the same with the Kitten heels. Like you are gonna find so many pointed toe heels in the thrift stores, so definitely if you want to jump on this trend, go and try to find a vintage item or a vintage shoe. Next trend is suit vests. I'm kind of sounding like a broken record, but this definitely comes from the quiet luxury aesthetic. I've been seeing this suit vest a lot recently, and I think that they are so cute, and it makes so much sense to wear these tops now that it's summer, that it's getting hotter. It's a great way to look elevated, and for instance, when you're wearing this suit vest with the matching pair of shorts or the matching skirt, it looks so cute, and it's definitely inspired by this aesthetic that we talked about at the beginning. Next trend are white jeans. I've been seeing white long jeans so much already for spring, and I think that they are gonna be super present for summer. I feel like they look way more elevated than just a regular pair of jeans. I've seen them low-waist and baggy, but I've also seen them high-waisted and kind of fitted. I love both. I feel like they look so good. I love how they look when you just style them with a simple white top and then like a brown belt, and also they are so comfortable because they are just a pair of jeans. Next trend are vintage bags and vintage shoes. I know that thrifting and vintage pieces have been trendy for quite some time now, but now it is getting super trendy. I feel like people are more conscious about the environment and actually want to do something about it, which is really nice. I've been seeing so many people get wide into thrifting vintage bags and vintage shoes, and specifically designer bags and designer shoes. I think that it's the great way to have a designer piece but not spend so much money on it. I think that those vintage shoes and those vintage bags are so cute. I literally want them all. Like I feel like they look so nice. I actually have a pair of Manolo Blahnik pointed toe heels, and they are amazing. They are so comfy, and I wear them all the time. Such a staple for your wardrobe. Okay, and that was it. That was the last fashion trend that I wanted to talk about. Let me know down below which one is your favorite. I feel like my favorite is definitely the romantic and Catholic aesthetic. Those dresses are literally my dream, and also the vintage bags and the vintage shoes. Actually, yeah, those are my favorite. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you, and I hope to see you in my next video next week. Bye.